Hello everyone, welcome to Higher Love Tarot. This is the first reading of the channel. I've pre-shuffled the deck, but I would like to cut it in your presence so that there is no doubt at all that the cards have not been shuffled, right? Okay, let's begin. Wow, so these are all major arcanas. That's quite beautiful. Now, the way I do the reading is that we work on an ascension, right? So this card here is your current energy. The one on top, which is the chariot of Vali, is the future energy. And the middle one here is your carrier energy. This is what you can do to improve or change the future energy if for some reason it's telling you that it needs to be changed. But these are just beautiful cards. So Adal, which is of course the justice card, and the number 11. So what we'll do is we'll do the reading and then I'll do a clarification on each of these. So what I'm seeing here is that you have a divine sort of justice coming your way. You've done a lot of work. Can you see that peak in the background? So there's this mountain, and then this is the nature in front. So I think that the universe is trying to tell you that whatever work you've put in, whatever efforts you've put in into your relationships, into your life, into your work at large, it's all going to pay off very soon. Your abundance is coming, and that you can see the representation of the earth element and how it sort of permeates onto her outfit. So the way you've stood your ground, the way you've taken certain decisions in your life, all of those are going to pay off now, right? The scales will be balanced and you're going to get what you want. It's been a long ride. It's been a lot of hard work from your side, as I can see. And up till now, you may have felt that you've not reaped the awards, the rewards which are reciprocal to the effort that you've put in, right? So I think a little bit of patience is required. It's coming. Justice, divine justice is coming for you. Now, the future energy, which is chariot, right? This is quite beautiful because it shows. See, there's also number 2 here, 2 scales here, and then again 2 horses. So the scales are being balanced out. And the scales are being balanced out. And this is something which you just have to trust in the divine timing. You can see how elated this chap is on both of them. So there is this sense of achievement, the sense of finally getting what you want. And if you look at those horses very closely, they're actually riding on waves. So it's like water element. It's combination. You moved from earth into water, which means there's more free flowing energy to you now, or what is coming towards you. It's going to be far more easier to move through life, to move through your challenges, because you would have learned by now to master. There's a level of mastery that you've attained between your shadow side and your light, your divine light within. So, because of that balance, because of the mastery, you're going to just start flowing. You're going to feel that. The carrier energy, which is the tower, again, a major arcana. In the Sufi tarot deck, which this is, it's called the Minar. What I understand is that because it's the carrier energy, there's going to be a kind of a sudden awakening on your side, a sudden realization that's going to push you into this abundance, this happiness, this joy. But it will require certain courage from your end, right? It may require you to completely demolish your thinking, your foundation, wherever it's coming from, and re question your approach to life. I don't see it as a bad tower, it's more of a self reflective tower because it's coming with two other major arcanas. I don't see it as an external influence. I see it as your own awakening, almost like a gift from the universe because of all this work that you've done in the background there. So I would be quite positive about this if I were you, because even in this tower, you can see that the lightning has been struck and it's coming from above, it's not from below. So it's almost a sudden awakening that is pushed into you. I'm going to clarify each of these cards. So we'll start with the Justice card. Take three cards. You get the Devil, Temperance, and the Moon, right? So these are the cards in the Sufi Tarot deck. Quite beautiful. That's Temperance and the Moon. So, like I said, you're going to be given your justice, and whatever was stopping you, whether it was an external energy or your own patterns, I think those are going to be just left aside because there's just too much light. You see this window, it's almost like the tower. So, this window is just allowing that light to filter through, and there's a beautiful healing that's coming in with the Temperance card. And you know, the way she's just opened up her wings, it's a receiving of the light that wants to enter this darkness, which may have been lurking in the background for a very, very long time, because you can see in this card almost 90% of the card is black, and 10% is what is allowing this light to come in. So the divinity is ultimately going to succeed. You see how it spreads through, right? And the moon here in the Sufi Tarot deck is quite a positive card. Again, it's a revealing of yourself, it's an awakening of yourself. It's coming in contact with your own divinity and reflecting on certain aspects of yourself which perhaps you did not see before, and because of it, you get the tower, you get the sudden enlightenment, which leads to the chariot. Now let's clarify the tower cards. So I picked up three cards all at once. You have the Six of Staves, which is the Six of Wands, the Daughter of Swords, which is the Page of Swords in the Rider's Tarot deck, and the Seven of Swords. Okay. Yeah, so what I said earlier rings true, that when you release these certain deception, because if you look at it, these two cards, okay, you got two swords here, total of eight swords. So there's some self-deception that's been going on. You've been watching. Perhaps there was, I would say, maybe there was somebody in your energy, because I see two doves there. So it's possible. Sorry, it's possible that you were holding on to someone and watching them or stalking them, hoping that something would happen. And the minute you realize that you were deceiving yourself and it's not really happening the way you think it's going to happen. And also, I feel that whoever this was very deceptive with you, and it was revealed because you can again see there's this divine light which is constantly guiding you through your actions, through your life. And I'm really loving that for you. So, this penetration of light revealed certain things, and I think that kind of set you free with the Six of Wands. I think that really set you free, which allowed you to have this tower realization, you know, this awakening, because you came out of the self deception. And that's really beautiful. I'm very happy for you. Now let's clarify the chariot. You have the Ten of Wands, the Star card, beautiful, and you have the Four of Coins. All of these clarifying the chariot. So I think there's a lot of healing that takes place eventually, and whatever you were holding on to, which was there even in the Page of Swords, which I was feeling, you're going to release it and you're going to allow this box to finally be opened with the Star card. And it's going to release all your burdens, right? And as you do that, you enter into a new phase of your life, which is going to be guided by the water element. It's going to allow you to flow very freely, as I had said before. So, what's important for you, I think, right now, is just to continue reflecting on yourself. This is more of a, I would say, a self reading. It's not about another energy. I'm not sensing another energy here at all. It's more about your own healing and your own realizations, your own awakenings, and letting go of things that you've been holding on to, which you know don't serve any great purpose. They're self deceptive and they're eating away at you in some way, shape, or form. And the minute you go through this process, you're going to enter into this. It's just waiting for you. So I would look forward to that for yourself. And, just hang in there, keep going. And look at that. You got the Wheel of Fortune as your overriding energy. So things are 100% going to change for you. It's the number 10, it's the closing of cycles, it's new beginnings, and there's a sense of trust in the divine. See the surrender of the Sufi in the middle while he whirls. The Sufi whirling is a beautiful act in itself because it releases the individual ego, it surrenders, and it brings you back to your heart chakra, because the whole purpose of Sufi whirling is to attain that state of emptiness and to be united with your divine counterpart. Whether it's within you or whether it's external, only the universe knows. And just to have that sense of surrender will take you a long, long way towards joy and happiness, and towards the Vali card, the seven, which is again a very auspicious number. So these two, this is your future, this is your outcome, and this here is your overall energy. So I see the wheel turning in your favor. It's going to be a very beautiful transition, and you have a lot to look forward to. So I hope this helped, and I look forward to seeing you in the next reading. Have a lovely day. Take care. Bye.